In other free speech news, an Egyptian civil servant has been jailed for 3 years for insulting the Egyptian president, Hosni Mubarak, in a poem that he wrote on a bit of paper and took into work.
Oh, boy.
He was dobbed in by a work colleague, was charged with insulting the president, which can have a sentence of anything between 24 hours and 3 years. And he got 3 years, John, for insulting Mubarak. Mubarak, incidentally, not just what the American president's tutor tells him to do in his weekly cow impersonating classes, also the president of Egypt. So you'd think 3 years, that's at the top end of that scale. It must have been really at the rude end of the insulting seesaw, bouncing up and down like a naughty child trying to catapult respectability out of the playground.
Yeah. 3
years. For that, you would think he must have called him at least a cocksucking with the shiesty shitballs of a dick-cranking hippopotamus live on primetime telly. Then you could see where the government was coming. You could see where the legal system was coming from. But
you're like a foul-mouthed Sesame Street character.
According to the translation of one of the offending verses, what he actually wrote was, "Shine, shine whom you shine on all of us. Shine, shine whom you shine wherever you go. No one can shine like you shine. You make people feel confused and lost. You made people feel happy and lost."
Is that it?
It's a pretty well-veiled insult, John. It might even be an Oasis lyric from a B-side of one of their singles. That was the only translation I could find. So it does seem like a bit of an overreaction. It wasn't like he even wrote something like, there was an old leader called Hosni, who was quite a bad president, wasn't he? For the ruling of Egypt, he was quite badly equipped, so I'd rather he was mayor of Chechen capital Grozny.
Oh, dear. Andy, what I would suggest here is that we throw this open to buglers. Let's all write more offensive poems about Mubarak for next week. Let's all get 3-year mandatory Egyptian jail sentences in solidarity. It's what the internet is for. Here's some details about Mubarak you might not know. He's 81 years old, president for 28 years. He survived 6 assassination attempts, and apparently he's 20th on Parade magazine's World's Worst Dictator list. Which might sound good, but it's like the Premier League, Andy. There's a big drop-off after the top 4. Email us in your offensive Mubarak poems. We'll see who gets the Bugle 3-year jail sentence next week. Your emails now, and, well, this is going to be a special email section, Andy, and extremely special at that, because the response to the offensive poem about Mubarak challenge has been absolutely awe-inspiring and life-affirming.
Or life-threatening if you're listening in Egypt.
Yeah. Brace yourselves, is all I'm saying, because collectively, you've all done an absolutely magnificent thing. Let's get straight into this, Andy. It's 3-year jail terms in Egypt for everybody. First one, John Rosenthal in New York. Lyric for a sack of shit, this is called. Shall I compare thee to a fetid turd? By pungency you're surely qualified. A caustic deuce plopped from the netherworld, a nutty gift from Satan's own behind. O fecal pharaoh in the land of Sphinx, O sphincter spewing stool into the Nile. O shine, for none can match your wretched stink, save Limbar's heart, there's nothing else so vile. Your dumpy face when not discharging poo is clenched, an asshole hoping not to shart. To claim you're democratically approved is worse than Zaltzman's finest bullshit art. The worst offence I've yet to tread upon. Your film career is nigh as shit as John's. Oh, yes. Another one.
Some of you have sent in haikus to contribute to this great artistic endeavour. This one comes in from Ross Carl Jordan Williams, B.A.-esque, who writes, haiku for a mandatory 3-year Egyptian prison sentence. Hosni Mubarak, losing track of Sphinx noses. What a stupid Simple.
But that's the haiku. Here's another haiku, Andy, from Keith Hunter. Upon Hosni's death, he will fail as a hottie. My wang remains still. Take that, Hosni! I'm sure he can sense this thing. There must be, like, just a slight flicker in the corner of his skull. So, hold on. Thousands of miles away. People writing some bullshit poems about me. Yes! You deserve it, shithead.
I've always wanted to see the pyramids, John, and now I'm telling you, I'm not going to have the balls to go.
Another one.
This one comes from Jose Carvalho in Chicago, Illinois, who writes, haiku for bellowing Hosni no humour, waggles prong at the EU and also at men.
Here's from Gareth Toner. Dear Ollie and Zoltz, oh Mubarak, won't you look back at what you've done to our hearts? You're number one at favouring your son, now your country's falling apart. You were struggling to stay alive, the assassination attempts were so fun. Kenya hates you, can I say? Your last name's rhyming slang for scrotum. Go off and die, no one would miss you. I bet Ms. Nightingale wouldn't kiss you. She'd be with Andy Zoltzman if she was alive today. And also the pyramids in Egypt are pointless meetings. Your mom's so fat she went to a fancy dress party at the Sphinx. So it's time for me to go. But Hosni, I want you to know, Chavez is better than you because you don't have a TV show. Douche.
And this one is a sonnet that has been sent in by Amy E. Carter. No relation to the former US president, she writes. Doesn't specify which former US president. Of course, families' names do change through marriage over the course of generations, so that's a completely unilluminating comment, Amy. Anyway, congratulations on your sonnet, which is this. I cannot dine with you tonight, I'm sorry, although there's nothing on my calendar. It's just that looking at your face while eating would make my stomach turn, Mr. Mubarak. And if someday you're buried like a pharaoh, your organs stuffed into canopic jars, a thimble with the head of a mosquito will comfortably hold your brain, Mr. Mubarak. Though it's been said by disappointed lovers left sulking, quite unquenched in their boudoirs, your brain is actually not your smallest organ, so perhaps some other time, Mr. Mubarak. But before you ask again, please take this hint. You could benefit a lot from a breath mint. She continues, oh, what the hell, here's a haiku. Is that a baboon throwing feces at justice? No, it's Mubarak.
Well done, everybody involved.
And Tom has rounded up some of the best ones on a blog. Congratulations, Tom.
Yeah, it's called the Bugle blog.
The Bugle blog. Yeah. Super blog, that.
Not sure you're familiar with it.
No, I've got a bad leg. At the moment. I'm out of blogging for 6 weeks. Hamstring. Can't go back too early.